Hello, everybody, and welcome into Saturday night, July 27th, 2024. I have to make a slight camera adjustment there. No, can't do that slight camera adjustment because it shows the fish tank in the background. Really? I thought I fixed that problem a while ago. Oh well. It's fixed now. Oh, welcome into Ken Style Live with the Zoom Homies. The Zoom Homies with Ken Style Live. We have Darren. We have Greg, Rich, Sam, Jeff Ryman, and Jeff Pearl. The two Jeffs are here. Hello, Jeff and Jeff. Greg, Sam, Rich. It's got a chat going on already, it looks like. I lost my mouse. Looks like Darren Gilholm might have been first at 6:23, followed by Tony, followed by Jeff. Greg Guy was in 5th place. John Lloyd Sr. says, it's a day he didn't have to go to work because he's retired. Boy, I understand that, except I seem to do more housework now than what I'm used to doing. I'm going to try something here, just on the outside chance that this may or may not work.
Tony Wallo said I can.
Ken Stout Live site Happy Birthday Jim.
I don't get why the voices are not working, but it does work. So when Jim puts a comment in, if Jim
Stealth
puts a
Mode
comment
said,
in,
"Hey Ken."
Hello, Stealth. Hello, Tony. Anyway, if Jim puts a comment in, type in exclamation HB.
Ken Stout Live said Happy Birthday Jim.
Yeah, I didn't tie it in with the confetti. I'm not that smart, but I at least have it saying happy birthday to Jim. So, oh, cool. I like how Sam says hello in there. That's pretty neat. It's like we got competition going on here. Oh, I forgot to check audio. Yeah, let me see if I have audio on here. Yeah, I got
Stealth
audio.
Mode said hey Ken.
Yep. And wait a minute. Exclamation K will say my name, so whatever you write after it won't say that. If you want to say Jim, I think it would be exclamation C and then Jim, maybe. Wow, that's interesting. What in the holy? I just lost the live stream. I just did it. I did a Doug Betts. Hang on, I lost the live stream. I mean, I know I'm streaming, but kind of went out. That said happy birthday Tony Wallow. Why did that say happy birthday Tony Wallow? Maybe I changed something I wasn't supposed to. Oh well, it's a work in progress. I think he'll get the message. And yes, Jim, don't press the wrong button. Yeah, no, I don't know what I did. I was going to type something in chat, and then all of a sudden Zoom disappeared, and it brought something up that was, I don't know what it was, to be honest. So, but I believe if you go exclamation C, hello, Jim.
Ken Stout Live said, "Hello Jim."
Right, so exclamation C space, and then whatever you type afterwards SpeakerBot will say what you say. I did figure the Da Vinci issue out on the new machine where I couldn't move everything up and down and over and sideways and whatever. That problem's been solved. It was actually pretty simple. And I did do a little thing this
Tony
afternoon.
Wallo said happy birthday Jim.
Took a while. Yeah, I knew that was coming.
Ken Stout Live said happy birthday Jim.
Tony Wallo said Happy Birthday Jim.
There you go. Now it's working. It's working like it's supposed to now. Happy birthday, Jim.
One Fish Chubby said happy birthday Jim.
Apparently the random voice is still engaged. I thought I assigned that a specific
Stealth Mode
voice,
said Happy Birthday Jim.
but apparently it's not because
Official
that's
Tim Tech said happy birthday Jim.
Rick Lake site Happy Birthday Jim.
there's a couple reasons why I went this way. Oh, sure, Jeff Ryman's got to be different. There's a couple reasons why I went this way. One, I wasn't sure it was his birthday, and then I was convinced of it. So I didn't have time to get into DaVinci and do the normal thing there. So I thought, well, what's an easier way to do this, and under the circumstances, a better way to do this is to put it in SpeakerBot. And it actually worked out. Now, I will admit there were those homies that were present during the Zoom session at the time that kept saying, get a hold of Sam. Get a hold of
Wintermute
Sam.
said happy birthday, Jim.
Came close. But fortunately, with the
Jim
exception of the
Coyle's
random
inside
voice.
I'll find a way to make you pay for this one.
oh, no doubt. No doubt
Stealth mode
whatsoever.
site speaker bo rules.
SpeakerBot rules. Yeah, it's all right. It's got some uses. I'm not near as elaborate as Doug is, and I'm not near as good at OBS as Sam is, but well, I get by. I make do. So, my gosh, Sam's background just went to super big, and now it's resizing. Confetti still works. I need to change that, but I haven't heard the explosion. I think I somehow have lost the explosion. Possibly that was on the D drive, and now the D drive's over there on the other machine. I don't know. I'll have to look into it. So, yeah, that one's changed too. Instead of saying thank you, it says happy birthday, Tony Wallow. And I'm not sure why that is. I don't recall making any changes to that. I mean, clearly I did, because it's actually saying happy birthday. Don't get that one. Why is that doing that? Let me go look at this.
Tony Wallow side ups.
Let's change that here. I'm getting as bad as Doug. All right, now let's see if that makes a difference or not. So if you could try the exclamation F maybe? No, that's confetti. There we go. Exclamation single J. Got the thank you back in there. So if anyone else puts that in there, it should show your picture, and it should say thank you, Tony Wallow. Or no, it says thank you, Ken Stout. Okay. So that I'm not sure how that got changed, but it happens around here quite a bit. So I did solve the mystery of being redirected to Kerry Holtzman. I'll explain that after the show is
Tony
over.
Wallow said happy birthday, Jim.
Now that one was funny. A happy birthday, Jim. I like that one. That one was different. Get out of. There we go. I don't really have a whole lot tonight. Mrs.
Stealth mode
K's
said happy birthday, Jim.
and they're preparing a
Tony
meal
Wallow
for
said
our
lol.
picnic tomorrow that we may or may not have, depending on the weather. There's about a 45% chance of rain now. So we may have to move it indoors to someone's house. Then it wouldn't technically be a picnic, would it? Any longer. I don't see Bill. Where's Bill at? Yeah, he was here earlier, wasn't he? Don't worry about raising your hand to answer. Just answer. There's no need for politeness. Yes, Jeff.
I think so.
I know Ghetto was here briefly when I was still here. I had a couple things I wanted to do, and I did show most of what I was doing through the capture card. I muted the audio because I was talking. He's asleep. Okay. Yeah, I almost dozed off. We were watching, I think it was Deadpool 2 on FX a while ago. I've forgotten how funny those movies are as well. Yep, SpeakerBot's working pretty good. I'm just going to have to fine tune it a little bit now. And now that I've got the basics in place, I'll work on it. Next thing I got to work on is the left or the right side or western side of the United States clocks. I got to get those up to snuff, and then I'll be pretty happy with where that's looking. Why does Doug look like he's off a little bit? Oh, he's not, though. According to that, he's not. According to OBS, he is.
The clock is not quite centered on the circle containing his face.
Yeah, I think it's his face is not quite centered on that, but let me see if I can fix that. I don't think I can.
Well, the clock isn't centered in
Stealth
the
mode said speaker bot is happy to assist you.
circle where it meets the black, unless the circle's not really a circle.
Yeah, see, I can move his face up and down, and if you're watching the stream, you can see that I can do that.
Yeah.
But I can't. I don't think I can move it left and. Let me see. Can I move it left and right? I don't think I can.
That's better. No, that's too much down.
Or do you think it needs to go up right there a little bit?
Just a tiny bit. Like
A
a
tiny
millimeter.
bit's hard to do with these things.
I know.
Now let's take it. Let's go this route. Let's go a little bit beyond it, and you tell me when to stop. Now, bear in mind there is a delay. That's about as good as it's going to get for tonight. Now, I will try moving him sideways. No, I can't
Hey,
move
there,
him
that's
sideways.
better right there. I think.
We'll go with that. Now, hopefully it won't get changed. So,
I'm going by the green dots on the clock and the black circle.
Yeah, the
circle where it meets the black.
I might want to get with Wintermute and see if we can't scale that picture down just a little bit, or I may just take it out completely. I mean, we've got Doug Betts' time, and then we've got his picture and his picture in the clock. So that's a little bit of overkill. But Long Dog joins us in chat. I'm having shrimp and swordfish tonight. We had shrimp and pancit tonight, and it was pretty good. She made the shrimp with garlic, onion, and coconut milk. It was pretty good. And the what you call it, pancit was real good. Shrimps were cooked in the air fryer on broil. Only took about 2 minutes, 3 minutes at most. Yeah. Keep politicking for me to get an air fryer. We can make that little side bet too. That'll be January 1st. I collect big time. Now I did put iCloud not on the computer, but I went to iCloud and it's accessible on the new machine. So technically there's still nothing new on there. There is one program that I may need, but I'm going to do my best to get by without doing it. Oh, what did I do? I moved the camera. Let's see, where are we seeing? We're seeing over here. Yeah, you can see just one edge of the TV there. So let me move that back there a little bit. Nope, let's go this way. Nope, clearly not go that way. One little small change and it just throws everything all out of whack. Well, this time tomorrow night, south of the Mississippi will be in camp. Please, hold the excitement down.
Tony Wallow said Wonka Wonka Wonka.
He did get his grandmother's router working today. He didn't go into any big details. He just said, I got it working. So good for him. And that would be the new one, by the way, not the old one. He was determined to get that new one working, and he did. So congratulations.
Because when I had
Stealth
Cox
Mod
here,
said good job.
which has been a while, they went to DOCSIS 3.1 a long time ago.
Yep.
And in fact, they told you that they would not allow DOCSIS 3.0 modems on their system at all at that point. Now, I was getting the modem, well, it was a modem router combo from them. I don't like those, but nonetheless, that's what it was.
Yeah, I don't think he'll join us tonight, Jim. I imagine he is probably already in bed, anticipating getting up at the crack of dawn to go to camp tomorrow. I don't know that for a fact. That's just kind of what I anticipate. I could be very wrong. I hope I'm not, though. You think Alex will be given a fishing pole? I don't know. I know very little to nothing about this camp he's going to. They have activities for the people to do. I know he's taking his cell phone with him. I know he's going to try to sneak into a Zoom session. Who didn't see that coming? So I don't know, Long Dog. We will see next week. He leaves Sunday, comes back Friday. Quick turnaround. So Friday night's Zoom, he probably will be here for that. I don't see Chris tonight. I don't know where Chris is at. I haven't checked my
weather.
Do what?
Are they having weather down there? That might...
Oh, no. He did say something on Doug's today about he had a church thing to go to.
Okay.
I don't know that it would be lasting this late in the evening.
Yeah, I didn't catch much of Doug's today. I actually slept through most of it.
I watched every bit of it. I watched every bit of it.
I was there for about the last 3 or 4 minutes was all. I woke up.
Jim, the answer to your question on the message that I'm just now reading is yes. Winter mute. No Alex for a week. Yeah. Unless he sneaks. He did say he was going to try to sneak his phone in and try to get it in there. Yeah, Doug had 2 shows today. He kind of hit the wrong button on his Stream Deck. And ended the first one instantly. Was kind of funny.
One that I'm seeing one in my stuff on my YouTube homepage. It's about 11 and a half minutes long. Was that the second one?
That was probably the first one. That sounds about right. No, his second one went until about 4:10. In fact, he kind of looked at the clock and said, "Oh, I'm in overtime. Let me go verify that Carrie is streaming," which he did. And then as soon as that was over, he was like, "All right, everybody say goodbye." He was gone instantly. He still had the time to go check this video out here and here and here and here and here, which is cool. Stealth Mode is giving Jim a compliment. Cool. And this just seems like this is dragging tonight. Oh, I forgot to go check something earlier. I Googled YouTube Shorts today, and Mrs. K and I shot a 4-minute video, and you can do up to 60 seconds. So I edited it down to 54 seconds. Last I checked, 54 seconds is under a minute. YouTube did not recognize it as a short. It recognized it as a video. Now, I went in and tried to put the hashtag shorts in both the description and the title field, and it didn't change it. So I'm not sure what's going on there. I have an idea of what might be going on, but I can't prove that right now because that's going to take me turning around, getting on the other machine, and checking one setting. And if my theory is correct, then I'm going to have to remember that moving forward.
A lot of shorts I see are excerpts out of longer videos.
Yeah. That's
I'm
exactly.
wondering, is the normal way to make a short to edit a longer video and then save it somehow, or
Possibly.
I don't know. I mean,
Very,
this is
very possibly.
not in my wheelhouse at all.
All right. Brian uploaded episode 68. Cyberlink now allows reverting back to older versions. 4 minutes and 36 seconds. I'll have to check into that later tonight as well. It's possible when we're doing shorts for short purposes, no pun intended, she'll shoot it in vertical format and she'll keep it right around 30 seconds. Now that we know it can go up to a minute, maybe we can make some adjustment to that. I have gone into videos and shortened them down to get into that 15 to 60 second window before, and uploaded them as shorts by putting that little hashtag shorts in there, and it worked just fine, except for tonight. I literally this afternoon took the cable from the new machine, plugged it into the monitor in front of me, brought DaVinci up on that, put DaVinci on the monitor to my left, and I went line by line by line by line by line and made sure whatever the old machine was set to in DaVinci, that's what the new machine is set for, with one exception. I don't have a graphics card on the new machine yet, so I could not set it to use the graphics card. But everything else is identical, straight down the line. You want to talk about very boring and, well, it was boring. But I got the problem I was trying to get fixed, so that's a good thing.
How boring was it?
Oh, you don't want to know. You really don't want to know. And then in some cases, when you make a change in the main settings, it will save it instantly. And in other cases, it says these changes
Tony
will take
Wallo said,
effect
"Hello, Greg guy."
upon a restart. There was probably 4 or 5 of those, so I thought, well, that's kind of dumb. If you can make change over here and it's instant, why can't all changes be instant? But not a big deal. All right, I got 10 views on that, which I think if I can get it converted to a short, it'll get way more views. So that is that. Okay. Wintermute's pointing out planking folding 101 is 1920 by 1080. According to the stats for nerds, your shorts need to be 7. Okay. I think I remember that. I've got that written down somewhere, but yeah, that's probably exactly what it is, and that's not the one setting I was thinking it was, but that makes a lot of sense. But we shot it. It's in 1920 by. We shot that in up and down portrait mode. I didn't change it in DaVinci. I'll deal with it later. That requires thinking, and I'm not in a good thinking mood right now. I'm in a tired mood. For some reason, I'm worn out. Bobby Warren says, "Hello, Ken." You what, Jeff?
Looking at the preview of it, it's a horizontal rectangle with the little portrait rectangle in the middle of it.
Then that means I rendered it wrong. And that's the
You've got
setting
two
that I'm
black
thinking.
bars on either side.
Yeah, I'll have to go in there and look at it. I'm thinking I rendered it wrong.
I mean, I'm just looking at the preview. But
Makes sense. That kind of goes back to what I was thinking, so I'll check that afterwards as well. Bobby says he's tired from helping his forum helping his sister move. A movie can wear you out big time. So can folding clothes, as I'm experiencing today. And we got like 2 more loads to fold yet tonight. So I don't know how that's going to go. All right, Tim Cruz sent me an email. I will check that out after the show is over. I'm going to guess he sent it to my Zoom account. I hope. All right. 35% chance of rain right during the time we were going to start our picnic. So I guess that's decent. You're saying overall for the entire day a 70% chance for rain. But Indianapolis is a big metropolitan area. We should be all right. So I'm going to wrap this up. I do want to... I can't remember how I did this. I think I did it like this. Nope, that's not how I did that. Huh. Now that's interesting. Oh, I know how that... Okay, never mind. That should say happy birthday, Jim, not thank me to me. Thank you to myself. So let's get out of that and go back to this one. Oops. You know, I do have an outro on here somewhere, but I haven't used it in so long. I think I have an outro on here somewhere. I used to have an outro on here somewhere. I have an intro, but apparently I have
the Betty Boop stuff at one time.
Oh, I've got so many versions. Yeah, the boom is gone. I don't know why that is, but then again, I think I know why it is. But again, I can't check it right now. So I'm going to wrap this up with the generic thank you to everyone on YouTube. And again, Jim, happy birthday. And I also want to thank all the homies, Darren, Greg, Rich, Sam, the two Jeffs, Jeff R and Jeff P. You want to join us on Zoom? The email link is over there for the credentials.
Wintermute said goodbye, Ken.
See everyone that's going to join us that normally joins us in a few minutes. Have a great night and see you tomorrow.